Because it's not me that's going to send you to hell. God's the one who lets you go where you want to go. You send yourself to hell or heaven. Right? You send yourself there. Just like when the teacher told you, you failed yourself. Because you didn't listen to them. Just because I don't agree with the ways of the public school system and I hated it, they still let me fucking pass. Because they knew it was bullshit. I wish they were more strict and told you, you have to learn it. Otherwise you can't move on. Maybe we'd all be better instead of this blaming fucking bullshit where you can't even cook real macaroni and cheese. You know how to eat all the ingredients. You know how to have grated cheese and pasta and butter and flour in your fucking pantry. But you don't know how to make the macaroni and cheese. But you'll go get fakearoni and cheese. And not even keep local supply chains good. But then you'll cry to the food bank how you're hungry because there's no craft on the shelf. Instead of growing it yourself. Putting your hand in the motherfucking dirt. Asking the Amish guy for a sapling for $1. And then seeing how long it takes to grow. Buying some heirloom pea seeds off the internet and putting them in the ground. Getting a strawberry plant from in the woods, making it more domesticated in your garden. I keep them a little wild because I like them tangy and tart, and I like to fancy myself a bit of a naturalist, but I appreciate the fucking lights. I appreciate that I don't have to walk around in candlelight. I appreciate that shit. But I changed it when it was flickering, right? Notice, remember when I was posting on Instagram, I gotta change the light, right? It might have taken me a little bit. It's gonna take you a little bit too, because materials getting expensive in the material world, yeah. You're gonna sit there forever and just watch, right? And wonder when the fuck I'm gonna collapse. Well, when my bones collapse, then I'll collapse. You know? When my shit fails on me, when my ticker goes... Because I'm not my father. I don't have a fucking pacemaker, right? I'm not my mother. I haven't been smoking my whole life. I could give it up and live still maybe, huh? You know what I'm saying? You want to act like they have COVID if they die. Not the fucking shit they always had, right? Because I don't want your relief funds, but you'll tax the money they fucking made that they want to give to me. And then say that's fair? Why don't you stop taxing everybody, then nobody would need relief? Right? I'm charitable even after I get stolen from by you fucking cocksuckers that like the government. Because you think I got more money than you. But you got more money than me. And I'm getting taxed and taxed and taxed and taxed and in debt. And you get the same shit for free. But then you act like I'm in favor. You act like there's some type of favor for a motherfucker that looks like me. But I don't get no favors done. I do favors for people. Regardless of what they look like. You think if you look different than me, I close the fucking door on you or something? What are you, ignorant? What do you think if you're hungry, I go, oh, he's black, I ain't giving him nothing. What are you, stupid? Oh, that's a woman, I ain't giving her some of my bialy. I'm just the asshole that eats things like bialys so I don't have to fucking share them. Because I know you picky motherfuckers that are more picky than me don't like shit like that. You don't like all the spicy food. You make fun of the Caucasoid can't eat spice, except I'm spicier than you. I eat all the spice. I eat the cayenne, the turmeric, the garlic powder. I eat all of it. You want to see what'll burn your face off? Right? You want to act like I'm some type of Caucasoid, yeah, mayonnaise, man. Fuck mayonnaise. Right? Fuck Groucho. Straight up. You think I'm some fucking Blanquito because I don't like the way you live when I've been the one telling you to get a fucking green card? What kind of racist tells the Mexicanos to get green cards to become citizens? when I was telling them to do it the right way, so that their kid's not a fucking slave like my friend was. But then he'll think I hate him. Oh, you're a racist. You're a And then when I say, yeah, everybody's a racist, bro. You don't get what the fuck I'm saying. You just think I'm calling you a racist too. You don't get the sarcasm. And then you'll wonder why I say sarcasm is for women. Because men don't pick up on it as well, right? Men don't pick up on the sarcasm as well. That's why we'll get into a fight over that shit. You don't think I've gotten into fights over sarcasm? Why do you think I don't like it? Why do you think I'm just truthful, honest, and let my yes mean yes? Just because the Messiah suggested it? I didn't need the Messiah to tell me that. That's one of the things I read, and I was like, oh shit, he was right about that too. It's a reason for why he's telling you things. You could call it fake all you want. It's still good advice. I'll let you blaspheme all day and still be my friend. But if I gotta go be a part of tribe of Judah, or be with the Mennonites or the Amish, and not let you do that in front of me, or just not talk to you when you do that, then so be it. Because I'd rather to be closer to God and further away from these fucking people that do this dumb shit forever, that want you to live in the ticket world. Take the ticket just to wait, but you gotta hurry up and not be late. Don't be late to come wait. Like, you know, it's so fucking corny. And then I've been saying this shit my whole life. But I grew up. I've been grown. I've been knowing I have to work. I've been knowing that when I was a kid in high school. I wasn't sitting there thinking it was cool to just sit there. I knew I had to push the lawnmower if the grass needs to get cut. I didn't expect anybody else to do it for me. Except for maybe my parents when I was young. Right? But then that's the privilege I had. That's my privilege. Not my skin color. That's my privilege. Even if I disagreed with his ways, the fact that he was sitting there taking the time to tell me something worth knowing at all, even if I didn't want to know it. He came back. I didn't like the way he was, but he came back from work every day. That's a baby boomer, right? You want me to just hate all boomers? Not the bad ones, right? I'm not talking about bad ones. I'm talking about all of them when I say that shit, right? That means you're a robot. I'm not making fun of dum-dums when I talk about... I'm making fun of you for being like that. Because you're not like that. And then you walk around like, oh, I gotta do what I gotta do. And then you're surprised when they come lock your ass up for selling drugs. Right? You'll complain that it's all everybody else's fault. That you weren't the one selling fucking drugs. You weren't the one doing drugs. It's the doctor's fault that my friends went to the doctor to get prescription after prescription. Yeah, it is their fault, but it's also my friend's fault. He didn't have to go there. They didn't have to go looking for the drugs that killed him, right? Just like I didn't have to do drugs to begin with. And you didn't have to tell me that to go get me on a fucking day-long rant. Days long, right? Because you want people in your stupid little basement sipping dumb fucking coffee that's not even organic. With the fake half and half in it. White sugar bleaching your fucking insides, right? You want them to read those stupid books and say, I'm always in recovery, I'm never going to be healed. Yeah, maybe to an extent, but it's not that difficult to say no. It's not that difficult to say no if you don't got these fucking leeches trying to do it to you. Saying, here you go. Here's the poison. Here's the poison. It's on, but Satan is here to trick you because God allows it. Because it is all on us. Even when you're a kid, you can't blame your fucking parents for shit. I was very aware of things when I was a kid. Even though I was looking all dumb. And I was ignorant and I didn't know how to move in my body. I knew what this world was, that it's not what it says it is. I could tell right off the bat that this place is not what it claims to be. Harmony, Savior, we're all together. We're all together. Yeah, if you think that way, if you think that you're all together, right? But I know I'm not all together with these wicked demons that want to force their ways on you for no reason. It's not like they let you choose it, like God will. Like God will let your ass suffer until you follow him. Right? They make you go this way because it's safe and effective. Safe and effective for what? To fucking kill me? Right? Replace the schmovid. Whenever they say the schmovid on the news, replace it with human beings. The spread of human beings. And then it starts to make more sense. And then you start to make less dollars. Because I've been this way. Get woke, go broke. I'm the original candidate for that. Because I've been woke before that shit meant anything to you dumb fucks. Right? When you were still playing games with your father because he came to visit you on the weekend. I was already awake. And now you want to act like I'm privileged. That's some privilege, let me tell you. Warning your fucking ass. The same shit your parents were warning you about. The same shit your grandfather was warning you about. Why he didn't want you calling yourself that. But you'll go call each other that and me that. You'll say I can't use that word, but then you'll call me that. And then act like I can't get mad at it. Well, if you get mad when somebody calls you that, why the fuck should you call me that word then? Right, my G? So stop using it. Stop telling me to not use it, because I don't fucking use it. I don't even like that fucking word. Because you know why? Because they probably called my people the same fucking word back in the day. Right? You want to act like it's so fucking different for me just because I never acted like that when they wanted me to think that when we were kids. It's so different for the black. I didn't think that. Yeah, maybe in a lot of ways, but it's different for me too. I didn't treat you like you're not a fucking human. I didn't say, don't come around me. I respected my people's boundaries if they didn't want me to be bringing. Like, you know, I don't want to cause conflict. Just because I respect rules or a way it is. Right? I'm not here to stir up shit for no reason. But it's always been affecting me. I'm not just against this because it's starting to affect me more. This has always affected me. You don't think I had friends that didn't look a lick like me? When I was visiting Brooklyn, my grandparents' house, they were the last white people on the fucking block. You don't think I had a bunch of friends who look darker than the top of the stove? Right here? Darker than the cast iron pan? You don't think I had friends who look like that when I was a little fucking kid? I don't sit here going, look at my friends, look at my friends. But you want to sit here acting like I hate you for something that's not even sensical to hate anybody for. I think that's stupid to hate somebody just for the way they look or the way how old they are. Or because they're a man or a woman, or because they want to be a man or want to be a woman. But see, I don't have to acknowledge it, right? I don't have to play along with their game. Just because I respect what the fucking thing is they're talking about. You see how you don't like to play along with my game either. Because I operate under truth. I operate under reality. I operate under comparing my life to what the scripture says it should be. And then looking at the Messiah's advice and seeing what I could change about myself. Not what I could change about you. I don't expect you to change because I want to follow the laws in the Torah more effectively. Because that's what got me healthy in the first place. The dietary laws. It's not God's fault that he comes to you when you ask him. You asking for God. And then when he comes to you, you're going to be like, fuck! Fucking God came to me when I asked him. What a piece of shit. Right? Is that how you live your life? You get what you ask for and then you complain about it. You reap what you sow. You're putting seeds of destruction in the ground. And then when they come back up for you, you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? Right? That's why I stopped planting shitty seeds. I started using heirloom peas. I started getting saplings from the Amish for $1, $2. Right? What does it need in organic label for you to trust it? Why don't you just trust the farmer? Look at how it looks. Ask him what he grew it in. And if you trust him, then buy it. You taking a risk. Maybe you think everything the Amish give you is going to be perfect all the time? They don't even use the technology you have, half of it. And they got better products. You tell me what's wrong with you. You don't realize what's going on here when they don't even use electricity as much as you. And you go to them for your food. But you have all the fucking conveniences and you want to call me the privileged one even though I'm taking away conveniences. I don't walk around with this phone in my pocket ready to call a cop when I need help. Right? That's why you only see me here. I post in spurts. You don't know when the fuck I recorded this shit. Right? Just because I posted it at 12 p.m. What, you think I recorded it at 12 p.m.? Or because I'm recording this at 3 p.m. and you'll see it at like 6 or 7. You think, oh, he's good. I'm glad you live your life like that. With the edits, and you can't even notice that they went cut and snipped it together and put together a new piece right on top. Right? Because that was my trade. I was good at making edits in the song. I'm like, what if you cut it here? Even for your song. Even if it meant taking myself off the song to make it sound better, I would do it. Because I'm not a narcissistic piece of shit. Like you think I am, just for letting myself rant. Because this is like a therapist. If I needed it, this is what I would need from a therapist. To just let me rant and riff. But no, I gotta go pay for that. Because I don't want no fucking pills. Right? I could search for the answers in my own head. I don't need some person telling me what I mean when I know what I meant before I fucking said it, because I think about what I say before I say it. As much as I run my mouth, it's impossible for somebody to think about what they're gonna say while they're moving their mouth. I did the freestyle shit off the top while everybody just wanted to walk around on the stage like, playing the whole song. I would take my vocals off the song and rap over the beat when it was live. Because that's what you're supposed to do. That's how you get better at shit. Especially while you still have the time to practice it. Before it becomes a necessity. Because I'm looking at that rap shit like it ain't a fucking necessity. It was just a hobby that I paid. I used to pay to make the art. I never got paid to make music. I never got paid to make music. I paid to make music. So go make fun of me for it now. Because they got ripped off. No, I didn't get ripped off because I had fun. Right? I had fun doing that shit. Until these little demons try to creep in your life and make it less fun. It's funny when you recognize what it is, because it's like, peace, fuckface.